Hey, True Believers, Teen here. This is a segment of a live stream we did that was a couple hours long, and I know a lot of people just listen to 20 minutes and then drop off, and it's fine. It was a great 20 minutes that we talked about movies and what made us love Disney movies and so forth. So, this, on the other hand, there's going to be a new ride at Epcot in the UK Pavilion based on Mary Poppins, so we decided to talk about that. So, kick back, relax, enjoy. There has been a rumor, it is just a rumor at this point, that Mary Poppins in the Epcot United Kingdom Pavilion is or the in the England Pavilion in Epcot, there will be a Mary Poppins ride. Now, it's been rumored that it's going to be a flat spinning ride, kind of like Dumbo the Flying Elephant.
Based around which scene, though? I'm curious.
Well, here's the thing. It says it's in the early stages of development for the World Showcase Pavilion. It is unknown exactly what the theme of the ride will be, but it seems unlikely that UK Pavilion will be expanding in any way. So that kind of rules out a dark ride unless they do plan on cutting down all the trees behind it and building a building back there, which I doubt it. But if it's a flat ride, like, say, a Dumbo or something like that, I would rather see it go to being a carousel. It just lends itself freaking perfectly. You know, I mean, if you're going to put, because in the England, I don't know if you went to Epcot, to the England pavilion, behind all the shops and everything, there's an English garden. And they had a bandstand where they would have a Beatles lookalike or a Rolling Stones lookalike band, and they would play the music of Rolling Stones or Beatles. And it was really cool. I loved the rock shows back there. But
you could easily do supercalifragilisticexpialidocious there, basically.
Yeah, or they could do that whole they could do that whole area up as the carousel and the racetrack, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah,
so
the whole
it kind of themes it.
The whole sequence inside Bert's chalk
painting there. Yeah, and you wouldn't have to shut down the shops. It could probably be up in no time whatsoever because a carousel's a fair ride.
That painting was about like an English countryside and a racetrack. So
yeah, with the if they do a carousel, you see fairs pop up. They get them up fast. So it actually wouldn't take long to put it up. It would just be the theming, the design, and
the
area look like
the Disneyfication of it, which
the Disney magic, sir, the pixie dust.
Yeah, they could go quite well into it if they wanted to expend a little visual effects effort as well, which would be interesting.
I'll tell you something else I would like. Now, I don't know if you've ever been to Hollywood Studios, but
yes, we did go.
Okay, in the Great Movie Ride, there was the chimney sweep scene where you had Mary Poppins and Bert. I would love to see those audio animatronics move to the shops or someplace in this thing, so you see a little bit of theming like that. I would love to have them just so people could see them, just so they're still displayed. I always, that was one of my favorite parts, and I hated the fact that it was right across or it was very close to the Gene Kelly Singing in the Rain, because it was always kind of divided the attention, because these are two of my favorite films of all time. Yeah, I know, a big superhero fan, and it's not some manly sci-fi film that I claim is my top movies.
I get it. Like I'm a massive geek when it comes to musicals, so I'm totally.
Oh yeah, I love that, man. And these are two of my favorite, Mary Poppins and Singing in the Rain, and they were like right in the front of the Great Movie Ride. Hey, Frag Minion, how you doing? Will bad children disappear into a void, never to be bother anyone evermore? I know the 50-year-old ones. I would think that's more Pinocchio, though. That would be oddness.
Yes, I do agree that they really should do something in the England Pavilion for Mary Poppins, because of all Disney's movies, there is scarcely one that is more quintessentially proper British than Mary
Yeah.
Poppins. Like, apart
And
from potentially Bed Knobs and Broomsticks.
yeah. Oh, and let me say this, because somebody needs to go on record about it. I love Dick Van Dyke's horrendous English accent.
Yeah, the terrible Cockney that he was doing the whole time. Yeah, it's
they actually, I saw a YouTube channel where somebody was asking English actors who does the worst British accent, and every one of them said Dick Van Dyke. And I'm like, you know what? I love it. I know it's bad, and
yeah.
I
No, to
love it.
that I say I think that was kind of the joke because he was supposed to be this over the top Cockney kind of stereotype character. That's why he had like 3 jobs throughout the entire gosh darn movie. Like
Yeah.
I mean, he was doing the one-man band thing at the start, and then he was a screamer. Today I'm a screamer. And then of course you had the chimney sweep, which is the one that everyone remembers.
Oh, ain't it a lovely day? Fresh as the morning in May. Yeah, it was really, really bad. It was, but it's so charming. It's like, yeah, I mean, the guy owned it. So
yeah, I defy you not to care about Bert by the end of watching Mary Poppins.
yep. Just staying on the ride theme of the news. So, The Void, by the way, this comes from The Void, has announced new VR experiences based on material from Walt Disney Animation Studios and Marvel Studios, including the Wreck-It Ralph VR attraction. Debuting this fall, the first new experience will be based on the upcoming Disney animated movie Ralph Breaks the Internet, and will definitely be available at both Walt Disney World Resort and Disneyland Resort locations, but other locations have yet to be announced. Ralph Breaks VR will put you inside a new multi-sensory Disney adventure where you'll be immersed in the worlds of the internet and online gaming with Wreck-It Ralph and Vanellope to create Ralph Breaks VR and future hyper reality experiences that allow you to explore amazing worlds. Yeah, I know. It's just really obvious. I am not sold on VR though. First of all, those helmets are too damn big, or excuse my language, too darn big. It's
well, I mean, Disney can do some pretty amazing things with like 4D and things like that. So I have faith in their ability to do it. Because I am a self-serving SOB. Part of me wants to see a VR version of the acid trip scene that the Ancient One sends Doctor Strange on, because that would be an interesting experience.
Or yeah, I'll tell you this though, Universal Studios Florida has killed me on screen-based rides. I'm done with them. It's like, let's get some audio animatronics in there. Let's get a little movement, some boat rides.
Or if you wanna do this type of 4D rides, why not do a spin on the classic, Funhouse stuff, like the distortion portal things they have in old funhouses, or a Hall of Mirrors. Like I once had a whole potential attraction planned out that they could do based on Doctor Strange, and my first thought was do a Hall of Mirrors that's based on the mirror dimension. As much as I didn't find the mirror dimension in the movie quite interesting, as an attraction and as a retro pastiche of, classic carnival funhouses, that could be fascinating if they put the Disney effort into it, which they could easily do.
Now, Alexis is saying an animatronic upgrade for the rides and shows would be awesome. Aristocats, Airbuds, and so forth and so on. I would love to see that kind of thing. It is kind of weird to see, like in Pirates Caribbean, you'll see like the new Johnny Depp, and now they've got the new redhead. and they move so much smoother than all of the other audio animatronics because they're brand new. And
Pirates has been delaying a straight up overhaul for a long time. I think
Pirates is done. That used to be one of my favorite attractions, but they've neutered it to the point of I don't care anymore.
Do you remember a couple years ago when they first put in the Blackbeard
yeah,
the Blackbeard screen in place of the Davy Jones screen, and
yeah. Well,
everyone thought for a minute that they were actually going to put in animatronic mermaids to spoof on Stranger Tides.
yeah.
That would have been so genius. I don't know for the life of me why they didn't do that. That would just I want that to exist.
Well, the problem I have, of course, being in Walt Disney World Orlando, is they now see Walt Disney World as the classic. So they're afraid to update certain things. Like if you see the Japanese Pirates Caribbean, it's completely different. There is a lot of screen-based stuff there, as well as an awesome Davy Jones audio animatronic. I cannot wait to go to Tokyo Disney. That's one thing I told Gail and the kids. I said, we're not buying stuff. When I move back in, we're not buying stuff. We're saving money, and then we're going to take a family trip to Tokyo Disney. And Gail goes, well, I don't know. I said, then me and Elizabeth and Ashley are going to Tokyo Disney.
for all of the awesomeness.
Let me rephrase this. I'm going, and if you want to come with, you're invited.
And I will drag you along if you are willing to, but if not, I am making excuses.
Yeah, well, that's the whole thing. I plan to go to Tokyo and Hong Kong Disney. If you want to come along, come along. If you want to stay here, stay here.
There with me is entirely conditional on things.
But I told her that, and as soon as I heard the yabbits, I'm like, you can yabbit yourself right here. I'm going. I saw too much stuff over there. I want to ride on and see, and it's, of course, we're gonna get Tron over here. That was one of the things I saw at Tokyo Disney.
That should be really interesting. As much as I didn't find Tron Legacy to be all that great, seeing some version of it in some kind of reality would be interesting. Although back to Pirates for a second, because I had a thing I wanted to say about it. For as awesome and as heavy on the lore as the Pirates of the Caribbean movies were, why on earth more of the Pirates movies haven't leaked back into the ride, I will never understand.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Go Google it, and God bless you guys. Go to Patreon and help me go to Hong Kong Disney, and I'll get a good enough camera and do one myself. But Google it and watch the Hong Kong and the Tokyo, the Hong Kong and Tokyo Disneys that have it. It is very much based on the attractions. It's got Davy Jones, one of the best audio animatronics I've seen ever. I haven't seen it live though.
I can imagine. I think I've seen at least pictures of the animatronic. And
the best audio animatronic I've seen live
has been amazing as well.
The best audio animatronic I've seen live is the shaman from the Navi River Journey in Animal Kingdom's Pandora, the Avatar Land. It is amazing.
I went before the Avatar Land was open, so I wouldn't know that. I need to at some point go back, because a lot of the newer stuff sounds like exactly the kind of things I was missing in when we went. So I'll have to go again. Sometime.
Come on down. I'll find a way to get you tickets if you can get a ticket down here. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed it. Of course, we talked about the Mary Poppins attraction as well as others, and that's what we do. That's the best thing about live streams. You never know where they're going to go. So tell me what you think about it. Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you like this video, you want to see more, you know the drill. Click like, share, gets word out about the channel, and that's always a good thing. Also, don't forget to hit that subscription bell and the notification bell if you haven't, subscription button, notification bell if you haven't done that already. Cool things happen around these parts, and I'd hate for you to miss a minute of it. Also, this is where we're trying to make a living, so if you don't mind helping out the channel, go on over to Patreon. The link is in the description below. Drop $1 in the till and help us keep making movies for less than the price of a candy bar, you can help us make videos for you. I'd like to thank everybody who's already done that, and to everyone, all of the true believers, thank you very, very much for watching.